Welcome everyone. Before we begin, we would like to remind you that the greatest gift you can give the bride and groom today is to be truly present. By their request, please turn off all phones and cameras and enjoy this special moment here with them.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the wedding of David and Danielle. You all have traveled from near, but mostly far, to offer your love and support for this couple. One of the most remarkable moments in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes your world a more beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you cannot imagine spending another day of your life without them. Today is the acknowledgement of this next chapter in David and Danielle's lives together. The friendship which these two have built has transformed into something special, and we are here to bear witness to what the relationship has become. Thank you all for joining us to celebrate this couple as they start their married lives together, surrounded by their closest family, friends, and loved ones. We ask you all to take a seat. It's no surprise that each of you are here today as you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of David and Danielle. We would be remiss not to acknowledge those who are not here in these seats with us today, especially David's mother, Kathy, and Danielle's grandmother, Irene. May their presence grace your hearts today and every day of this marriage.
One value shared by Dave and Danielle is building strong, meaningful friendships. The wedding party standing before you here today is proof of this, with not only one, but 2 maids of honor, 2 best men, and yes, even 2 officiants. For those of you wondering who this attractive duo is, I'm Christina, and this is my husband, Nick. The 4 of us met working at Aldi and have stayed close friends ever since. Who would have thought? Aldi is not only a place to buy discount groceries, but it also fosters great friendships and real-life love stories. Let's talk about one of those love stories. Danny first caught Dave's eye in the conference room during a monthly meeting. As he recalls it, she was sharply dressed in her finest pantsuit. The 2 quickly built a strong friendship that would last for many years and many SantaCons. Fast forward to Memorial Day weekend 2 years ago. After our careers had taken different paths and we were no longer working together, we invited Dave and Danielle to come visit us in DC for a little reunion. It only took a few margaritas on the rooftop at Don Tito's before the sparks were flying, and by the end of the weekend, the 2 were smitten with each other. They wasted no time planning adventures, including a road trip to Charleston. And having built such a strong friendship first, love came easy. They both fell fast and were head over heels for each other.
When Dave was offered a new career opportunity, Danny took a leap and went with him. Proof that Danny will go to the ends of the earth for Dave, or at least to Arkansas. The changes did not stop there, as Dave became a dog dad to their adorable golden retriever, Nala, and the 3 began building a life together. Dave knew she was committed because, as Danny says, you don't move to Arkansas for just anyone. So when they bought their house, he bought a ring. During their final walkthrough, Dave proposed to Danny in front of their dream home. This may have been the only time anyone has ever seen Dave nervous.
Perhaps that is because Danny brings out a different side of Dave, his sweet and caring side. Dave will spend a whole week planning the perfect date night for Danny, whether going out for sushi, hitting up a beer festival, or dancing the night away. He continually pushes her out of her comfort zone of watching The Office on Netflix with Nala, and the 2 love spending time together, traveling and exploring local bars and restaurants.
Danielle embraces Dave's inner nerd, even helping him catch them all in Pokemon Go. Danny supports Dave's various hobbies and hyperactive lifestyle, but encourages him to relax and unwind. This couple loves to enjoy the finer things in life while still keeping things light, such as competing for splat points or the occasional pantsing in the kitchen. Like yin and yang, these 2 are a great example of how people with seemingly different personalities can create such a perfect balance and harmony in their relationship. They embrace their differences, value their similarities, and have an exciting future to look forward to as husband and wife.
Marriage will bring you some of the greatest joys life has to offer, but it won't be without its challenges. For instance, imagine co-writing a wedding ceremony with your spouse. You must learn to work as a team through all life throws at you, be there for each other no matter what, and never forget the feeling in your hearts here today. If you ever have a day, Danny, where Dave's OCD, or Dave, where Danny's shopping is getting on your nerves, always remember, love is patient and kind. It is never jealous, never boastful or conceited. It is never rude nor selfish. It does not take offense and is not resentful. Love takes no pleasure in other people's sins, but delights in the truth. It's always ready to excuse, to trust, to hope, and to endure whatever comes next.
Today, you are promising above all else to live in truth with one another and to communicate fully and fearlessly, to give your hand and your heart as a sanctuary for warmth and peace, and to pledge your love, devotion, faith, and honor as you join your lives together. Have the rings? Should give me a heads up, sorry.
It's quick draw.
Thank you.
Make sure you do it right.
All right, I believe that one is for you.
That's cool.
That one's for you.
Good job.
Not yet, okay? With the exchange of these rings, you will pronounce your unending love for one another. You are vowing to love what you know of your partner and trusting what you don't yet know. You take them to be no one other than themselves and will respect and love them through all of your years together. David, place the ring on Danielle's hand.
Why isn't it the other one?
Danielle, do you choose David as your husband and promise to love and cherish him today and always?
I do.
All right. Place the ring on Dave's finger.
Not a fan.
David, do you choose Danielle as your wife and promise to love and cherish her today and always?
I do.
A little sweaty. We'd like to thank David and Danielle for the privilege to officiate such a beautiful wedding, and we wish you both much health and happiness in your future as husband and wife. Now, without further ado, by the power vested in me, by the state of Arkansas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Let's begin this adventure with a kiss.
One sec. Let's get everything situated.
Get a fluff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present Mr. and Mrs. Astro.